Hello, welcome back to the Safacha Scripts. So in this video, we will discuss about locators implementation in Selenium. As in last video, we have discussed how many types locator we have, why locator used. So locator is used to interact with the browser. Locators is nothing that you can see the address of the browser, so we can find the elements over the browser. So today we'll discuss about the list of our locators, and we will going to implement this in a Selenium and with a real example to execute. Today we'll discuss about ID, class, name, tag, XPath, and CSS. So without doing delay, let me open the IntelliJ. So in last video, as we have discussed, we launched our first program, and let me execute this. So we'll make sure our program is working as expected in the last video. So in this video, we are launching the demo QA site. As you can see, browser is opened and launched. So now we have successfully launched the browser. That means our script is working without any error. Now let's see from here we will use locators. Okay, so let me start. So first I just want what I want click on this elements, then I want click on text box, then I wanted to fill it here likewise, and according to submit. So this what actions today we are going to perform via script. So for that, now our script don't know where should I click. So let me inspect this. You can inspect by clicking right click and inspect. Now you can do. Now you have the DOM. This is we call DOM, Data Object Model. So in the DOM you can see all the elements available. Okay. So let's see. Now we want to click on this element so we can go ahead with the next thing. So because you can see here we have class. Okay, and we have tag multiple tags. Okay, if I try with the class, let's suppose if I'm going to check this locator, so you can see this class is available for 6 items like this 1 2 3 4 5 and this 6. That's why it's showing 6. If you go click check 1 2 3 4 5 and this 6. Now we always need a unique locator to be perform an operation in the script. So to be make it unique, what we can do, as we can see here, we don't have any ID and we don't have any unique class. So whenever we don't have unique ID, we don't have unique class, we don't have unique name, then we will try to make it by a CSS. But if we are going to try this make a CSS, then also we don't have any unique ID or class. So in this case, now we will start from the XPath. So how we are going to with this XPath double slash, then we'll start tag. Tag is div, then add class is equal to. Now you can see we have 6 still because we are just taking the class. Now the XPath functionality is we can go via child to parent to siblings. So we can perform operation based on this structure. So let me go to the child h5, and now we know we have elements. The text is different from others. So we have all the cards have different text like from alerts window, widgets, instructions. So let me take text. So how that's how we can take elements. Now you can see we have only single locator. So that's how you can create a locator. This is I have this is the XPath that we have created for this element, this card. Now let it perform in the script. So driver dot find element by dot XPath and paste it here like this. Then dot click. So that's how. Let me execute this script. Let me do one thing. Let me uh, close the driver as well. Driver dot. Okay. So after the click, go to the page and we can close the driver as well as let me pause for 2 seconds with the help of that. we can check our operations perform properly or not. 2 seconds. Okay. Okay, it's milliseconds or 2000 seconds. That means 2 seconds. And let's add the exception handling. Now, let me execute it again. Then we can see our XPath is working or not. It's able to click over the link over the card that we have wanted to perform. It's executing. Now it's launched the browser, maximize this, launch the demo.qa. Then it should click on this. Oh, the problem is what we did wrong. Let's see what is saying. Element click intercepted. Now, why it's come? The reason of this is we need to scroll because let me click. This is not clickable because this is not coming in the frame until your DOM is not your visual is not coming to the frame. It will show like this. So for that, we need to one thing. We can do another thing here. Rather than doing clicking, we have another option. We can just directly add here ELEME. Just give me a second. We can directly launch this elements. Let me copy, paste. Let me do one thing. Let's execute it again. And let's see how it is work. Are we able to navigate to the elements page or still we are going to open the home page? Let's see. So I think now we are, yes. So finally we, let me remove this quit for now because it's waiting too early. Or let me do take 8 second pause. Now we have successfully landed to the elements page. So in the elements page, we have few things like, so in the elements page, we are going to click here text box with the script. Okay, let we execute this, then we will check another thing. So you can see launched demo.q elements, and we are in the same page. Okay, in the elements page. Now we are going to click on the text box. So for that, we need to create again a locator. Now we can see what we have. First, we will try to always take a unique ID. If we have unique ID, always take priority on this. Let's search it. Let me see. Copy. Now, item 0, we have 6. This is ID. Let it yes. Okay, still it's showing 6 items. So that means ID is not unique. Now, we can try this with the CSS. So for that, we can try the class as well. What is the class? Button light. Button light. No, this is also not unique. Now what we can do, we can try another things. Is it unique? No, 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 no. Then what should we do? We can do one more thing, router link. Us try with this class. But this is also not unique. Then what should we do now? Now we need to create again with the XPath because we don't have the unique ID or unique. I think we should have the unique ID. Oh no, actually ID is in the different hmm. No, okay, let it be. Then we can create again XPath. So what we are going to do, we can start with li tag, then at id equal item 0, then we have 6. Okay, then we go to span, then we'll have text. What is the text? Text box. Now we have one. Let's take it, then go to the script, do this, then let me update here. and then let me execute. Then let's see what will the output. So this is the first time we can execute. Next time we will create all the locators. Then finally we will execute our script. Because it will take time. Every time if you are going to execute for every single locator, it will take time. Now we can click and we have this page, full name, email address. Now next step is we need to fill this and click on the submit. So let me put this is XPath example. Okay, example. Now we'll try to create some different locators. Now I wanted to put the enter the name, full name. So we have username, ID, CF. It's a unique or not? Yeah, it's a unique, I think. Click on dot. Sorry, yes. Yeah, it's a unique. You can see user ID is unique. Let's how can create now. Driver dot find element by ID. Then is the ID here. Dot send key. Send key is used to input. Send the input for the text box. So let me this. Okay. Now then what we can try driver dot find element by let me put the email. So let me put the email based on what tag or what because we have the ID here as well. We can try take ID again or we can take another look. We have name, we have placeholder, we have class. Let's take class. I think then which class type? No class. Actually, class has two classes. We can now take this. Take ID on that by dot ID dot send keys and this dot com. Then we have another thing that is address. Let's see what is the address we have. ID we have, placeholder we have, and or then okay. So on priority, as we have already take ID, if we have a ID, always take ID. Then by dot ID, then put it, then send keys, then hello, please add your address. Okay. Then we have submit button at the last. Current address or okay. Then we have permanent address as well. Is this the same ID? Okay, then we can skip it for now because ID we have already understand. Now we have here as well ID for submit. So what you wanted to create here? XPath we understood, ID we understood. Now we need a CSS class. So we do one thing, create ID as well for this. Copy, try this as well. Copy, paste it. Yeah, class we can try. Okay, so we can try with this class button primary. Okay, we have class this button primary. Copy then driver dot find element by dot class name dot not on key because you want to click on dot click. Now let me execute this. Then let's see is it working or not. It's started. Let's see what output it's working or not. Launch the browser. Then click right right here. Okay, this is going the giving the error because we are not entering a proper email. That's why. So let me do at gmail.com. Now let me execute. Now you can see, I think other than that, fine. All mandatory field. I don't think so. Permanent address is mandatory field is there. If it is mandatory, then we need to add the field there. Let's see. Launched. Quite taking time to load. I don't know. Add, then submit. And yeah, after submit, you can see you will got all the details. Now, this is what we did. Now, what I want after submit, whatever detail is there, I wanted to print in the console. So let me do one thing. For that, what should we do? Hmm, ABC, AHG, ABCD, submit now. We want this data, correct? Now, we want this data from output ID. We have P. Let's see. We have ID, we have class, we have name, everything. So based on this ID, we are trying to get the data. Now, driver, find element by dot ID, then let me pass the ID dot getText. Okay, then let me take this text in string output and then let me print out. Yeah, so let me execute in the final. So I think this is enough for today. Continue, we'll do it in next video. So our aim to complete this website, every locator, like every single element, we need to know how we are going to interact with the browser. It's launched, click, enter, submit, I guess, yeah. And we have this hello please address. Now let me to, okay, now you can see we have the output as well here. Okay, that's how with the help of getText, you can have this extract the text from the browser. Okay, so this is what so today we have checked XPath example, we have checked ID example. Now we have checked class example. What we have left to know ID, class, XPath, tag and name. So let me find anything that which we can do by a name. So let me do checkbox. If we can have something like this name. No, we don't have radio buttons. I don't think so. Let me go to the form. I think form we have something like this. That is, would you like to form? Click on this form, then check. Mobile number what we have? Placeholder ID only. So let's see. Okay, let it be. What we understand here, as we have passed by XPath ID and class name, same we pass tag name, link, and you can say other things. Other things is what we have tag name. So that's how. In future, whatever we're going to implement, we can check those things, those part as well as we have comes. So in next video, what we'll do, we will for now we have automate this elements part text box. Next, we will try to complete this checkbox radio button, and then we'll try to have this web tables. So let's see checkbox how we can perform the checkbox, like clicking like this, unclicking, expand, and then radio buttons, how we are going to click on radio button and how we are going to extract the data. So these things we will implement our next video. For now, if you have any doubt, anything, do let me know. Comment out. I'll be there to happy to help you. Please comment. It will be more interactive. Any doubt, please comment it out here and subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a great day.